Folks, I am very saddened to be doing this list yet again. I can't believe we're on part 5 because 2020 has been a year that many of us just want to forget. That being said, let's take a moment to honor all the celebrities that we lost in 2020, and in doing so, I will share with you the impact that these people had on the lives of so many. Welcome to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and before we kick this video off, if you want to see more videos about what your favorite celebrities have been up to lately, just tap that playlist in the corner of your screen. Also, if you want to get notified whenever we post new content, you gotta hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Now, without any further delay, let's get right into today's list, the top 10 celebrities you didn't realize passed away in 2020, part 5. In at number 10, Joseph LAURINAITIS. Better known by his professional wrestling name Animal and one half of the Road Warriors, Joseph led a life that was exciting and had a personality that captured the hearts of millions of wrestling fans around the world. His time in the legendary tag team group laid some of the groundwork for what many of the new superstars have built their movesets off of. He was truly a character that was larger than life when he stepped into that squared circle. From the moment the Road Warrior music hit, stadiums would erupt in cheers and applause as they witnessed tag team history on many occasions. Joseph's son is a former NFL and Ohio State football star, and recently he posted about the passing of his father, which I believe does a much better job of speaking to who this man truly was than I ever can. In the post, James said, "I don't have the right words to say, I'm absolutely crushed. I miss you already, I hate that I wasn't able to say goodbye. Say hello to Mum, Pop, and Hawk for me. Thank you for your love and support and the many lessons you've taught me. I can't believe you're gone. I love you, Dad." In at number 9, Norm Spencer. Much like how Road Warrior, Animal, and Hawk were a big part of my childhood, so was Norm Spencer. For those of you who don't know, Norm was best known for his work on Saturday morning cartoons in the 1990s. He has performed in several different roles, including Marvel Comics characters, and most famously when he voiced Cyclops in the X-Men animated series. His portrayal of Scott Summers was arguably one of the most popular characters in the entire franchise between 1992 to 1997. For my comic book nerds out there, you can appreciate just how hated Scott Summers can be from time to time, so for Norm to completely flip that reputation for 5 years is pretty impressive. His passing was confirmed by fellow voice actor Cathal J. Dodd, who voiced Wolverine, although the cause of his death is still unknown. Cal confirmed the loss on Twitter and wrote, "Lost my dear friend and cohort Norm Spencer. What a sad day. Norm was the voice of Cyclops on X-Men the animated series. He was a genuine character and sweetheart. I will miss you, Cyc. Sorry about the convertible, bub. See you later, my friend." In at number 8, Gale Sayers. The legendary Chicago Bears player Gale Sayers is another great soul that we lost this year. Despite only playing 68 games in his career due to various injuries, Gale is still to this day considered to be one of the greatest running backs of all time. He has been a member of the All-Pro team 5 times in his career and was entered into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot in 1997, and at the age of 34, he became the youngest person to ever be inducted. Sadly, after a lengthy battle with dementia, the Pro Football Hall of Famer passed away at the age of 77 years old. In his 7-year career, Sayers had rushed for 4,956 yards and scored an equally impressive 56 career touchdowns. In at number 7, Michael Lonsdale. Michael was a British and French actor who is known for playing the character of Hugo Drax, who was one of the most iconic James Bond villains of all time. The official James Bond page even posted this lovely tribute where they said, "We are very sad to learn of the passing of Michael Lonsdale, who played Hugo Drax in Moonraker. He was an extraordinary talented actor and a very dear friend. Our thoughts are with his family and friends at this sad time." Although his legacy doesn't start or stop with the James Bond franchise, Michael was born in Paris, and after returning from the Second World War, he became drawn to acting. Due to him being bilingual, Michael was able to take part in both English and French productions before appearing with Roger Moore in the James Bond franchise in 1979. Later on in 2011, he won a César Award for Best Supporting Actor for his work in the movie Of Gods and Men. Additionally, he was the author of 10 books. Although the cause of his death is unknown, Michael Lonsdale passed away at the age of 87 on September 21st, 2020. In at number 6, Pamela Hutchinson. Pamela Hutchinson was a legendary R&B singer from the 1970s, most famous for being part of the trio known as The Emotions. On the group's Facebook page that confirmed her passing, it said, "In loving memory, we are saddened to announce the passing of our sister Pamela Rose Hutchinson on Friday, September 18th, 2020. Pam succumbed to health challenges that she'd been battling for several years. Now our beautiful sister will sing amongst the angels in heaven in perfect peace. During this time, the family kindly asked for fans and friends to respect our privacy. We appreciate all kind words, photos, and videos you may want to post for our beloved Pamela, and of course your loving prayers. A life so beautifully lived deserves to be beautifully remembered. We love you, Pamela. Thank you, and as always, you got the best of our love." For those of you who are unaware, the song Best of Our Love was a trademark song from the group and one that helped cement Pamela's legacy. The Chicago-based group were all sisters and began as a gospel group called the Hutchinson Sunbeams. And, as always, rest easy, Pamela. In at number 5, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg was an American icon and will be remembered for the incredible work that she did to champion women's rights. Appointed in 1993 by President Bill Clinton, she served as the most senior member of the court's liberal wing. Ruth consistently delivered progressive votes on some of the most bipartisan issues today. Everything from female reproduction rights, same-sex marriage, voting rights, immigration, healthcare, and affirmative action. Unfortunately, the loss of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, though, may have only increased tensions in the US with their major election looming in November. Politics aside though, Ruth was a beloved person that wanted to constantly focus on helping others throughout her entire career. Sadly, she passed away at the age of 87 from complications of metastatic pancreas cancer on September 18, 2020. In at number 4, Sei Ashina. Ashina began her career as a model and made her acting debut in 2002 with a series called The Talk of Happiness. From there, she went on to star in several other Japanese films and TV shows, as well as voicing the character of Emily Thorne in the Japanese language version of the 2011 American series called Revenge. Although she is best known for her role in the 2007 film called Silk, that film was based on a novel of the same name and is about a French silkworm smuggler and his wife as they traveled to Japan in the 19th century. Sadly, Ashina was found unresponsive in her Tokyo apartment, with the Tokyo police confirming that she took her own life. Her acting representation did publish a statement, and in that they said, "The detailed situation is currently under investigation, but we would like to ask the media to consider the deep sorrow of their families and refrain from interviewing them. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for the kindness of Ashina during her lifetime and pray for the souls of all of you." In at number 3, Toots Hibbert. 2020 did us wrong again and snatched the iconic Jamaican reggae pioneer known as Frederick Nathaniel Toots Hibbert. Toots was one of Jamaica's most influential musicians and helped popularize the reggae genre in the 1960s with songs such as Pressure Drop, Monkey Man, and Funky Kingston. He even claimed to have actually coined the name reggae on the 1968 song called Do the Reggae. His band the Maytals made the announcement on their Twitter and said, "It is with the heaviest of hearts to announce that Frederick Nathaniel Toots Hibbert passed away peacefully tonight, surrounded by his family at the University Hospital of the West Indies in Kingston, Jamaica. Mr. Hibbert is survived by his wife of 39 years, Miss D, and his 7 of 8 children. His cause of death remains unknown, but he had been tested for coronavirus in the last 2 weeks and was then moved into intensive care. The world of music should truly never forget the legacy that this man left behind. Rest easy, Toots." In at number 2, Diana Rigg. Another startling loss this year was Dame Diana Rigg, who was actually the only woman in history to play Mrs. James Bond. On the official James Bond page, they remembered the great actress and tweeted, "We are very sad to hear of the passing of Dame Diana Rigg, the legendary stage and screen actress who was much beloved by Bond fans for her memorable performances as Tracy DiVincenzo in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, the only woman to have married James Bond. Our love and thoughts are with her family and friends at this sad time." Her daughter, actress Rachel Sterling, confirmed that her mother had passed away due to cancer after being diagnosed in March. Rachel said that she spent her last months joyfully reflecting on her extraordinary life, full of love, laughter, and a deep pride in her profession. Last but certainly not least, on our number 1 spot, Lou Brock. The Hall of Famer and Cardinals legend Lou Brock displayed nothing less than mastery of the base paths, and in his career recorded an astonishing 938 stolen bases from a total of 1,245 chances. He is still the league's all-time stolen base leader, and his 118 base steals in 1975 is simultaneously the league's single-season record. Not to mention, he helped the St. Louis Cardinals win 3 pennants and 2 World Series in the 1960s. Cardinals chairman Bill DeWitt Jr. said in a statement, "Lou Brock was one of the most revered members of the St. Louis Cardinals organization and one of the very best to ever wear the birds on the bat. He will be deeply missed and forever remembered." What former teammates remember most about Lou was his vibrant smile. Whenever you were in a room with Lou, you couldn't miss it. He had the biggest, brightest, most vibrant smile on earth. The other thing that Lou was known for was his lack of complaints. Many team members knew that he had struggled with injuries, but when he hit the field, no one would even suspect that he was playing hurt. Brock had part of his leg amputated due to diabetes in recent years and was diagnosed with cancer in 2017. Sadly, the baseball legend passed away at the age of 81. And that has been the top 10 celebrities you didn't realize passed away in 2020 part 5. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our most amazing team behind the scenes for all of their hard work. If you enjoyed this video, then please show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Plus, don't forget to leave us a comment down below with your thoughts on today's list. And for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is click that playlist when it pops up. From Top 10 Beyond the Screen, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy.